welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers.
2026 Carolina
Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and we'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Terrell McMillan was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a...
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
On 4th down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. To return is Johnson. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
If he's going to lead his team to a win, he has to be smart with his decision-making. The last thing you want to do is give the opposing team an extra possession solely because you got reckless with the ball. As long as he is calculated with those risks, I think they have a good chance today coming out on top.
It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 37 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
Mayfield's pass, complete to Chris Godwin. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it, and he will get into the end zone. Baker Mayfield Touchdown, Tampa. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it, and the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing.
Get your money up. I put money down. I'm out of that. I'm what I love. Ooh, baby, dangerous.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here's Xavier Legette. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. Young. Pass caught. It's John Mechie. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Young. Taking off and trying to get there.
Bryce Young. A gain of 9 yards. And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Elijah Cansey in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
I want the money, the cash, the pool of the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Young. That one, take it in. That's Tedoroa McMillan. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 yards on the play.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Tremble comes in motion. On play action, Young. They'll go right back to McMillan, complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
1st and 10.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he would say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Tremble comes in motion. Young hands it to Hubbard. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Gonna lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 11. Tremble comes in motion. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
It's 4th down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
On the give, it's Hubbard. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So they go with a 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a 2nd longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Panthers are on the board. It's 7-3.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Johnson now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready for their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Baker going to give it to Irvin. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. On play action, Mayfield. This throw left side, taken in by the rookie wide receiver. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
At the 49-yard line.
They get 22 yards there. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
On the handoff, it's Irvin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
A gain of 12.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Now Baker keeping it on the zone read. And he's in. What a try. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers extend their advantage to 14-3.
Panthers 3.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll pick this one away. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Panthers offense ready to take over once more. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. Lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Kalijah Kancey in on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Back to throw. Young. Quick throw. Taken in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Young to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Kalijah Kancey getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
On 2nd down, Young. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Tommy Tremble, tight end, the man he was looking for there. And 3rd down coming up. Here's Young. Gonna set up the screen here to Hubbard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And you just got to understand that they don't want to risk giving up a sack in this situation, so there's really no reason to pin your ears back and go. Instead, they decide to be aggressive. They fail to rally to the ball, and now this offense has a fresh set of downs.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2.
Tight end on.
Here's a designed run. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw, Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On first down is Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Throwing on second down, Young. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take this one in. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Carolina. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike. And I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they bounce back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I got a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Panthers are back within 4. It is 14-10. Touchdown. It is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense get those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Here's Irvin. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
11 more yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
1 quarter in the books. The Bucs have the early lead and will return to Charlotte in a moment. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
On 2nd down, Baker. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so will step aside. So on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. Back deep for Carolina, that's Jimmy Horn Jr. And this is as good as you could possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And the defense signaling safety here, but the official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much.
These situations here, Mike, you can see this defensive line is just chomping at the bit. They can see a safety coming. They don't quite get the safety in this case. They still hold him to no gain. Brings up 2nd down.
Another run here with Hubbard. And nothing doing there. Might get it out to the 2, but that's all.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9. Give up the middle to the big back, Dillon. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
And they needed that one, didn't they? I mean, you're backed up. If you go 3 and out there, you're giving the other guys the ball back with great field position. So really nice job there by the back, knowing exactly what he needed to get. And after that nice run, he picks up 1st down.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. And they'll be taken down just shy of the 30. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Here's Young. He'll step up and run this. He elects to go down to the ground and give himself up.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
3rd and 6. Now Young. He finds the big tight end, Trimble. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun. Young. There he goes again. And Young will have the 1st down, able to slide to avoid the contact at the end of the play.
And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Young. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On 4th down, on comes Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal.
A 36-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers are back within a point. It's 14-13.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bucs offense about ready to take over once more. Their lead is just a point. They begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 32 yards.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Buccaneers.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Down at the 37-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
So, from the 37, here's second and 9. Right back to Irving. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
On third down, it's Irving. And they bring him down at the 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. First down picked up.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling him, hey, this is 4-down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
On first and 10, here's Baker to the left side to Godwin. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
At the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
First down. First and 10.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on them, and in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
Second and 10. Mayfield. That is caught. And the Buccaneers going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. The safety, Trayvon Merrick, in there for the sack.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Baker to throw. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
Let's give a lot of credit to this defense, Mike. They've got their backs on their own goal line, and they completely buckle down here in the low red zone. I mean, this pass rush, they've completely changed the scope of this possession, and Now brings up 4th and goal.
On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucks. Officially a 29-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucks add on to their lead. McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Horn now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense make their way out to take over once more. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. There's a handoff to Hubbard. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll go again with Hubbard. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now Young. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That into the hands of Hubbard.
Young's pass complete to Chuba Hubbard. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Buccaneers' 37-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now a 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Young. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Mechie, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Young. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
For the longest time, when you threw the ball to the running back, it was a check down, a swing, a screen, kind of short underneath where you relied on guys to run after the catch. But that's not the case anymore. So many of these running backs around the league, Mike, they can run routes, in a lot of cases, almost as good as the wide receivers.
And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Panthers cut the deficit down to 1.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock, they don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. On first down is Mayfield. He's going to air this one out. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So now Todd Bowles will opt for the field goal unit. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So halftime straight ahead, and we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Buccaneers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. On play action, Mayfield. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Derek Brown. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing is Baker. This is intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
A run with Hubbard. Oh! And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. in business inside the 15-yard line. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3. On play action, Young. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Panthers.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route like towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on the line, and the result is a touchdown.
23. Buccaneers 20.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bucs offense ready to see what they can do. They go play action with Mayfield. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a 1st down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Mayfield. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd, they need 8. Throwing is Mayfield. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A give up the middle. It's Hubbard. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First down. 1st and 10.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And wow, tough to bring down.